Hello, I'm Mr. Murillo. I'm the principal at Struggle Middle School. I want to talk to you guys about the purpose of this video and how often it'll be coming out. So the purpose of the video is for me, okay, the middle school principal, to be communicating with you guys on a constant basis. It'll be coming out about every 2 weeks, and I just want you parents, students, community members, anyone out there to be aware of what we have going on in our great school, our great facilities, sports, and also there's a little section where you get to meet some of our staff. All right, the first thing that I want to talk to you guys about is testing. What test and why? And today I will talk to you guys about the most important test that we have in our school, which is the NWEA test. The purpose of this test is to assess where a kid comes in, a baseline to us. So we administer this test at the beginning of the school year, okay, so right when they come in. We give them the test during the winter, sometime in December, and we also give them the test in the spring, sometime in April. I want to make sure that kids are growing from when they get here, okay, to when they leave. Better said, the best analogy that I could use for this is when we go to the doctor, okay? The doctor runs a series of tests to figure out what's wrong with us, right? So if I have a broken knee, I need to make sure that my broken knee is getting treated. Same thing with the student. We like to know how much that student retained during the summer and what he or she knows and is able to do and what we need to help that student with. And then we monitor throughout the rest of the school year. So as you hear NWEA thrown out there, that is one test that we take and that is the purpose of it. All right, now I want to talk to you guys about our sports. During the fall at the middle school level, we offer 3 sports. Girls volleyball, we also offer boys and girls cross country, and also football. I'd like to start with football. Unfortunately, our middle school football team lost every game, okay? Not that big of a deal. We have a young team, but I can tell you that when I was out there, they competed, they worked hard, they learned a lot of teamwork, and those kids are out there having fun. Our girls volleyball, they competed a little more. Our 7th grade were 4-4, and our 8th grade were 5-3. Right. I have a section in which I'm going to be introducing you guys to one of our new staff members. Today I have the pleasure of having Mr. Angel Ramos with us. He teaches art at the middle and high school level, so thank you for being here. I am going to ask you some questions because I want the community to get to know you, all right? So let's get started. So Angel, tell the community, our parents and students out there, tell us a little bit about yourself.
All right, well, a little bit about myself is I was born in Guanajuato, Mexico. My parents moved us down here when I was a very young age. So going to school, I can relate to my students in the same perspective that I had the same struggles that they had, learning the new language, doing the homework, trying to get involved with the community with sports and everything. However, I was able to gain a passion in art at a very young age. So I was able to pursue that passion, and which has brought me here to teach at Center.
Awesome. Why did you choose to teach art?
I chose to teach art because at a very young age, probably my freshman year in high school, my teacher was very supportive with me. She would always tell me that I had a great ability in art, that I was at a higher level than most of my other students, and that really made me feel well. So as the years went by, I kept taking art with her, and I just kept getting better and better. And then by my junior year, I knew that art was my passion, and art is what I wanted to do with my life.
Fantastic. Okay. So why Center? Why did you choose to teach in Center? What about us?
What I really liked about Center was my main reason was the students. I really like the students here because we have the same background. I feel like that if they can see, or if they can relate to me as the teachers, seeing that I did the same thing, experiencing working in the fields, struggling with the new language, and then being able to become successful and follow your passion and build a career out of it, I think that I can help my students grasp that idea that we can move on from where we're at or where we're classified.
I agree. Okay, you've been with us for about 2 months now. What's been the hardest thing about the job?
I don't really consider anything hard. The way I see things in life is we all start from the bottom and then we work our way up. So basically the way I see everything, I've learned a lot of new things that I didn't know before, but the way I see things is, like I said, from the bottom to the top and just take everything one step at a time.
Awesome. All right, so let's look at the other side of the coin. What's been the most rewarding part of the job so far?
The most rewarding part of my job is seeing the expression of my students when they're creating art. I like to see their faces because sometimes when they see their finished piece, they can't believe that they actually created it. And then another thing is the relationship that I build with each one of my students. We're all a little different, yet we're all able to communicate, we're all able to work and learn together, and at the same time have fun in the classroom.
Excellent. Is there anything else you'd like to tell our parents, students, community members out there about the art program?
Yeah, about the art program, I'm trying to get involved as much as I can. We're trying to collaborate with Adams State. I'm trying to do some art shows with Alamosa with the Art Hop. I'm just basically trying to get my students prepared just in case they choose art as a career. I know that's really important to me because, like I said, art is what brought me here, and I feel like art can maybe move our students forward with the career.
Awesome. All right, Angel, Angel, thank you for taking the time to speak to our community members, our stakeholders, our parents.